How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Historic Brawl. Not Historic Brawl, regular Brawl. This is the first time in a while I make that one up. I thought it's Ramos time. Ramos time. And why is it Ramos time? It's Ramos time. White, red, blue. Wow, I ought to plan that better, I guess. We have a Jeskai Charm up. You'll love to see it. I guess we just don't need it though. I say recently, I feel a little bit rusty at Magic, even though I've been playing about as regularly as a person can. Let's ramp off of our opponent. You probably want to check the source. Down. They riff me. I'm just sad. Sad. Ouch. 2-mana counterspell would be bad. I guess we go with Ramos first, just because if it is the thing that makes me sad, I'd rather lose something impermanent than something. Something that can't be replaced. Like a prime time. You mill for that opponent. Yeah, one of each basic land, so I should always have an option. Orbius Galadriel of Lothlorien. Rude opponent. That was mine. Oh, I'm sad. Oh, you are a bad, bad man. Go away, you evil, evil thing. I just have some dumb stuff to do, deck. That's one of the ones I want. Now the other one is green. You. There you are. And now we can just cycle away all of our triumphs. Get back. On the attack. They should have put in a land that draws cards. Because they can afford it if it's a card that at least produces a color. Resolve. Ah. So let's do some tacking. That one down. Yeah, solve the equation. Ah. Hmm. This is one of the problems with Solve the Equation in this deck. It's just too dense to figure out what you want to do. Yeah, we'll just get that next turn. I guess I don't even need to wait till next turn. GG. Oof, that was rough for our opponent. I don't know, I always, games where you dominate are just not that fun, I think. And part of the problem with that is that it's basically the same thing as you being crushed. You're winning, but there's no actual back and forth happening. So it's just solitaire at that point. I don't know. I do like doing well in a game, but at least want it to not be a Ramos slaughter. Which is what you get when you play Ramos sometimes. Like sometimes your opponent just cannot solve the problem. And that's because once he gets at least 5 counters on him, he is problematic. I need to play a white one next if I can find one. I didn't though, so that's bad. So if I had used this, no, that wouldn't work. Okay. Relentless dead, doing his thing. Mardu Charm. It's really good with our commander, but if we don't get to our commander, that's great. I think Yasharn is still the right answer here. What did we throw away? We threw away 2 Triromes and a Navigation Orb. They are both Triromes. Wow. Okay. I have to say that's 40% of our total Triomes. Because the other ones aren't called Triomes. You got a Plains or a Forest in your deck, opponent? Okay, but we'll see, I suppose. Let's do this tapped. Oh my god, yes. Scarab gone. He's a cool dude. I like him a lot. But I will say, I would probably just have to. Okay, sure. In this turn we can Ramos. The boy. Phial will help us draw cards eventually. It's just a little bit slow. Just a little bit slow. But I've built up a robust enough mana base that I feel like even if Ramos gets killed, don't gotta worry too much. Our opponent probably wants to play their own commander. That's fair enough. I mean, that does lean into them having another removal spell. Okay, never mind. Whew. like building a Ramos deck is easier than I initially thought it was. I was a little bit worried going into this that I just threw a bunch of charms and ultimatums into a deck and was hoping that Ramos would do the job. And yeah, I guess he kind of does, but I don't know, man. I do not know. Longer than average wait time. Oh, there we go, 30 seconds. But you know, Arena's been pretty fast these days. You never know. Oh, this one. This might be it. We might get to see Ramos died. Ramos died. So this is a bad hand. Probably just can't keep. It could be worse. But we'll have to see. Okay, fair enough. We want to get a blue triome. Blue and red, I suppose. You're probably going Xander's Lounge. Because it has the blue for this, it has the red for this, and then we have the green for the Dryad, so it won't be a problem. It won't be that big of a problem anyways by the midpoint. Just gotta make sure that our things line up very well. Opponent. Oh, look at you ramping opponent. I'm gonna ramp too, I guess. I wasn't going to, but now that I can get away with it, I think it will. Oh, this guy? So we have an answer for this guy too. Can we wait is the problem. I guess we can. I guess I play my commander next turn. If we draw a land, this is going to be dumb. I think I definitely do have mono-colored cards. Different names. They don't have to be different colors, so Emergent Ultimatum should be crazy. GG. Fair enough, I suppose. I know, I also think it's good to sometimes remind yourself that, where were they going with that angle? It's good to play stronger commanders on occasion, just to reinforce your own confidence as a deck builder, right? Because building a lot of decks does make you fairly decent at putting a deck together. But like if you are consistently building things like Tentacle Tribal or some kind of janky combo that's out there, you can look at your decks and be like, well, I don't win that often. I want red green, I think. Red green blue? Red green blue. Gilded Scrying, that'll get this up line that helps out with this. Like it. There's a lot that does for me. Oh. I even gonna get my next land drop. I'm gonna get so it tempting to get another fetch land just because it's generally an all-purpose solution, but we are early enough in the game that I think the World Tree is kind of necessary. I've also been holding off on building that many 5-color decks. Since the release of fetch lands, because they make ported deck building a lot more obvious. Because, or not really poor deck building, but poor playing skills. That one. Opponent. Double World Tree. Very resilient. Although, like, the only real land destruction that Mono White has is Fall of the Thran, and Fall of the Thran doesn't care about resilience. I guess it kind of does, because it lets you return 2 lands from your bin to your... We should probably do the Ramos. I'll look at the Ramos. I'm done copying lands upon it. If you wanna do the thing, you can do the thing. Oh, don't touch that boy. You touch that boy. Oh. This means war, opponent. Can I actually do anything about this, or am I just blustering? I might just be blustering, if I'm being honest. Opponent? Are you gonna counter me? Trying to get Manatize? Oh. Back to hand, Delaney. Draw a card. Hopefully get a land. Didn't. Drop. We're both kind of mana screwed though. They could have spent their turn equipping Helm of the Host onto Lauren to get the Artifact enchantment destruction going, but it's worth it, I don't know. Probably will have to deal with it. This turn. We drawing cards? I'm okay with drawing cards. Bootlegger Stash is discount. Honestly, I should probably just get a basic land since they're all the same now. Then we, that lady. Like, Kaivene has put up more of a fight than most of our other opponents. But it's mainly been annoyances, right? Like, killing our commander, that was an annoyance. Presenting their own threat that could, like, like outpace us as long as we don't have our commander. That's also kind of an annoyance. So some good stuff happening, I think. You are the cheapest thing in my hand. I was like, what is the cheapest thing in my hand? I'll cast that. This is it. Do this. Don't really have creatures is a problem. I guess I can get my tone back with this, but mainly for colors. Oh my god, there's so much life. I should be in more. Ooh, A-Navigation Orb. I was gonna just leave it because there's no real point in doing the thing, but I guess there is a point because we get 5 free mana from it, or 4 free mana from it. Artifact, creature, land. Artifact, creature, land. And then I still have Ultimatum mana. Kinda, well, I don't. This Ultimatum mana? Oh, the other Ultimatum mana. Doesn't really matter at this point. And I guess that's it for me. We've increased the cost of their commander quite a bit. Rude opponent. That was annoying. Give you that, opponent. I'll kill the poison. Oh, I forgot how much life I am at. I guess for Emergent Ultimatum, being honest. Emergent Ultimatum. Save my life, please. Ooh, prime time. That one? This might have been a mistake, but I get to cast 2 of them. So I either get to cast a primetime and a primetime and a solve the equation, a primetime and a farewell. All of that is fine by me. Search my library for an instant and farewell. Everything must go. Sure. Probably want something 4 mana that could save my life if it has to. that. Void Rend? Oh, not doing anything, I guess. 4 mana can save my life if it has to. That was our requirement for Void Rend. Eat. Go away. Ace of Flux Reservoir. We'll win the game. Ramos the Dragon Engine. What a great blocker you'll be. Eerie Ultimatum? There was nothing? Oh yeah, I deleted that. Right. Like Delena. Save my life once more. Pass a turn. I want to cast this for the full marks. That could end in my life. That could end my life, I suppose would be a better way of saying that, but... Oh. Getting 10 cards versus getting 4 cards. Great. Alright, it's all on you, last March of the Ends. I guess I'll go up to 10. It's so bad. In the turn, back up to 15. And this dude. I'm beginning to believe that Ramos the Dragon Engine can be stopped. And it's all this dude. He's done it for me. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna get rid of this just to dex in a bit. I don't know how relevant it is at this point, but they're not. I'd rather not draw another land at this point, and this deck is land heavy. Ooh. What is in my deck? I know I have a prime time. So if we do it this way, we can maximize our mana for next turn. I did wrong. Okay. Fair enough. How much more mana could I possibly need? How much more mana could I possibly need? I guess we roll. I guess we roll. That seems good. We are definitely the scum. The hive of scum and villainy. I want a way out, man. I want a way out. Let's get a way out. Let's cast that. And then the player gains 5 life. 5 damage to any target, so we have to kill the dog. And then I draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they sacrifice all of their creatures, they could stop the approach of the second sun. They can still stop it. They can sacrifice a creature during their turn. Draw land? Neat. I will do this, opponent. Whew. I do not know how we got out of that game. Was 75. We drew 50 cards. That is rough stuff. Either way, if you enjoyed today's dose of Brawl here on MTG Arena, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.